You're not supposed to read word by word. You read word by word if you want to delve into a novel, into poetry, delve into a book. If you want to feel, if you want to sense, if you want to spend some time in something, if you want to wind down, if you want to read. You clearly know. Why do you read consciously sometimes? But you're not supposed to read word by word. If you're seeking information, analysis, without wasting time. There's not going to be wasted time when you put the effort in sprouting, arising, conceiving ideas that matter to things that are important for you. So X, goal to be achieved. This is where conscious thinking, consciously being indulged into bringing something to life, solving a problem. Yet consuming information that you wanna digest, you wanna be open to its ideas, and fully apply what works out of it based on your environment in real time now. There are ways that prove that our brains are capable of doing things this way. When you walk by your day, you subconsciously make the most out of it based on prompts. I like to use this word, since we got so much into AI. Prompt, because you've prompted yourself, the machine. You've prompted yourself with information consciously and unconsciously. That proves to be working on automatic. That fulfills what you desire, what you are satisfied with. So this is something we know to be true. This is something we understand, that most of the time we are making our decisions because of this. The subconscious mind, which are the information collected, analyzed, worked by, integrated into what you already know. Worked by to fulfill the best possible result that satisfies you, because it makes what you want, what you desired, and made it unquestionable for yourself that this is something you want to achieve, you want to be at. You want to be successful at facing what life throws at you to fulfill it, to fulfill it. What does this introduce us to? It introduces us to the ability that we we're not naturally familiarized with because we have not been introduced to it. We have not been able, in this case, not me, to rewire your brain to see it, to be aware of it, and prove it that this is something I'm capable of doing, which is to read at very high speeds what is written in papers, what is written on websites, in studies, what information are there that matters to you in a specific field. You normally read to obtain the information, to advance, to develop new ideas, to develop new insights, to be ahead of the curve, to avoid problems, and solve it. This is why we consume information, knowledge in specific fields to stay advanced. Copy reading is letting you know that instead of doing this consciously, you will do it consciously, subconsciously, at a rate of 3 seconds per page. This is flexible. 3 seconds can be 5 seconds, can be 4 seconds, can be 7 seconds, however you are satisfied at that exact moment. But if you wanna finish up a 300-page book in 15 minutes, it's possible. You will feel it, you will see it and experience it. Taking notes consciously is a great work. You can take the notes consciously when applying it to fulfill a desired result that serves the fulfillment of a desired outcome. Taking notes while reading, to me, is not important. Because now when I read, I want to consume, I want to give in, I want to absorb and store the information and extract. Extract is not the, it's not. And output what matters to me at X time in X situation. So, at the end of the day, copy reading is letting you know that you can devour. I like this word. content, written material, information and knowledge. At a rate of 6,000 words per minute. Can be 5, can be 3, can be 10. It's possible. Because once you understand and make it obvious with the practice of doing it, it will click. You will communicate. With literally your brain. Your subconscious will guide you and give you the signs that are undeniable it is the truth. What does this mean? It's the realization that you can't outrun. It's, to me, it is the biggest aha moment I've got in my 30 years of experiencing life. It's the biggest aha moment. I bet a lot of people shall experience if they are fit to be introduced to it. With me, one-on-one, 30 minutes, 45 minutes time. I'm not gonna delve into the time as much because I've only done it once for a other human being, and it took me around that time. From A to Z, that was my point of change. That's where I got my proof of concept that this is something not entirely specific to me, but is something that all of human beings can process.